going to be starting out with my eyes first. I always do that. And the way that I like to conceal is I use my Too Faced Born This Way. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not focusing. But I use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I literally just put this all over my eyes. Like that. And you guys can use any concealer that you want. I'm just using this because this is what I have on hand right now on my table. So I literally just smudge it all on there. And then I take my beauty sponge and I just blend it out everywhere. And I am making sure to blend it a little bit further out of my eyebrow just because I want to do kind of a smoky look today. This is going to be more on the natural side, but just in case I decide to take my shadow out a little bit more than intended, I want to bring that out further than I normally would. So, okay, first I'm going to be going in with my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Vault collection. This is the palette Armed and Gorgeous, and I am going to go in with the shade Access right there. And I am taking this on an M441 brush, and I am just going to put this all in my crease. And I want to make sure that I go just as heavy on the inner corner with this pigment as I am on the outer corner. Because like I said before, I do want to make this more of a smoky look. I'm just putting this from the inner to the outer corner, and I'm just going in windshield wiper motions, circular motions, whatever motions you like to use. I kind of go back and forth between both. So that's what I'm doing. Let me make sure I stay in the screen. Sorry about that. Okay, the next shade that I'm going to take, again from the Armed and Gorgeous palette, is going to be this shade right here. It's called Agent, right here. And on the same brush, I'm just going to put that in the crease as well, but I'm going to put it lower than we took the initial shade. I'm still putting it in my crease, I'm just not putting it as high. I'm not blending it as high as we blended Access. And again, we're just going in windshield wiper motions. I don't have any music playing in the background, so sorry if you guys are just listening to me breathe. I was gonna hook my speaker up before I began filming, but I didn't because it doesn't have a very good battery lifespan. So okay, once we have that shade blended in, I am going to go in with the shade Mugshot from the Ring the Alarm palette. This shade right here. And still using the same brush. I love this brush. I use it for many different purposes. But just dip into that, and I'm tapping off the excess. And we're going to go into that crease once again, but I'm going lower and lower with each shade. That was my cat, by the way. He is into everything. He's like a toddler. But anyway, I'm still going back and forth in windshield wiper motions below all of the other shades. And next shade that I'm going to go into is the shade Secret right here from the Ring the Alarm palette. And this is just like a dark, very, very warm, almost chocolate brown color. And I am going to first begin tapping it on the outer edge just like that. I'm trying to make sure that the camera's focused. So I'm just going to tap like that initially, and then I will start to swipe my brush very, very gently. I don't want to go too hard when I swipe my brush. I don't want to like dig in there too hard because I don't want this to create a big mess. So I'm just going to slowly start blending upward, and then I'll start going in circular motions. That's how you're going to get that smoked out effect, is when you're on your outer corner if you start doing circular motions like that and do them outwards. Just like that. Okay, here comes the fun part. And I have not decided what shade I want to use. I don't know if I want to go in with something like super neutral like that, or if I want to do something more like coppery like this. I don't know. They're all so pretty. I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Now I am going to use my finger for this. I always use my finger when I'm using foiled shades or any type of shimmer or pigment. I always go in with my pinky finger because, as you guys can see how pigmented that is, it goes on way better when you use your finger. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh crap, I just took the wrong, nope, okay. And I am just going to use my finger to swipe that over my lid. And I'm not going all the way to the outer corner, I'm just going halfway through. Hush, Izzy. He wants in, then he wants out, then he wants in, then he wants out. So when he comes in here, I make him stay in here until I'm done. Now, y'all don't have to keep going back in with this shade like I am if you don't want to. If you just want to keep it subtle, then that's perfectly fine. You can do that. But I want this to stand out. I want this to be very, very metallic. So I'm going in just a couple of times just to keep going over it until I get my desired strength of pigment, if that makes any sense. Now I'm just going to do the other eye. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this shade too. It's called Guilt Trip from the Armed and Gorgeous palette right here. Just to kind of smudge that on the inner corner just a little bit, just because I want a little bit more color in there. So I'm going to do this on the inner parts of my eye, just like that. If you guys can, oh yeah, definitely. That looks much better. And now I am going to take my M506 brush, and this is a very tiny blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Framed, and this is also in the Ring the Alarm palette. It's the shade right here. It's a really, really, really pretty, like, berry. Oh my gosh, my cat is insane. But it's a very beautiful dark berry purple color. And I am literally just going to take this on the very outer corner, and I'm just going to pat it at the bottom at first. Get all of that pigment off of my brush. And then I'm going to start to blend upward. I don't want to take it all the way to the top of that brown. I just want to take it almost to the top. Just enough to be able to blend it in without seeing those lines where the colors meet. And then I'm going to slowly, very gently take it. I'm actually going to go back in with my M441 that I was using earlier and use the same Framed shade and intensify that color in the outer corner. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with those two gold shades just because this purple kind of covered a lot of that up. And I really want this to be able to stand out. So I'm just taking that on my finger and I'm re-intensifying that. And again, you don't have to do this if you don't want it to look this metallic. You can totally just skip this step. But again, I am over dramatic, so I'm doing it. So I always do, let me zoom you guys back out if I can. Okay, I always do, this camera cannot stay straight. I always do my eyes first just so that if I get any fallout on my face, I don't mess up my base. So since I did eyes first, I can easily just go in with a makeup wipe and clean that up. So I did get a little bit of fallout underneath my eyes. Ooh, the polish just covered up the sun. I don't know if you guys could tell that that lighting just kind of messed up, but I'm just gonna clean that up on the outer corners just like that. And then I can start on my foundation. Now I'm gonna do lashes and all of that last just because it's just the way that I do my makeup. So first I'm going to go in with my Becca Velvet Blurring Primer Perfecting Base. That was a mouthful. And this stuff is very, very watery, but it is super beautiful. Just gonna warm that up with my hands, and I am going to put that on my T-zone. And this stuff does feel very, very velvety, just like the jar says. It is very velvety. I don't notice that it super duper blurs out my pores. I can still see my pores, but it is very... Y'all, I am so mad. I didn't even realize that my camera shut off and I wasn't even done with my eyeshadow, and I'm working on my face now. So I'm just gonna continue. I hope you guys don't hate me. I'm on my bronzer now, but for foundation, I use my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and then for concealer, I use my Born This Way concealer, and then I just set my concealer, and now I'm doing bronzer. So forehead. Just to warm up the nose a little bit. For blush, I am going in with my Morphe 8W palette. And I am going in with this shade MUA right here. This shade is matte. I don't want to use a shimmer blush just because I do want to highlight today, and I don't want those two to clash, so I'm just going in with. And then for highlight, oh hello sun, I'm going in with my Anastasia. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going in with my Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter, and I'm going in on the M501 brush. Oh my god, this highlight gives me freaking life. And honestly, I literally drench my entire face in this. I don't even care. Okay, while the lashes get tacky, I'm going to go in with my Voluminous Original Mascara from the drugstore. It is my fave. I'm going to coat my lashes. We're not going to do any liner today because I am doing a natural fall makeup look, so no liner today. And I'm only doing a light coat of mascara just because I want my lashes to blend in with the false ones. You don't have to go super thick. But I always put the glue on my lashes first. That way, while I'm doing my mascara, the glue can kind of get tacky. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so for the lower lash line, I am going to go in with a pencil brush, and this is the E18 by Morphe. And I am going to go back in with, or excuse me, I'm not going to go in with that brush. I'm going to go in with my M432. This is a flat definer brush, and I'm going in with that same shade Framed that we use on the upper lash line towards the outer corner right there. And I am literally, let me zoom you guys in some more. Okay, gosh, the lighting is so off in here. I'm gonna take that on my lower lash line, and I'm just going to stamp that all the way across my lower lash line. Okay, and to blend that out, I'm going in with the shade Rush from the Ring the Alarm palette right here. Dip my brush in that, tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to blend that baby out. Sorry y'all, this is a weird sight, I know. I always get freaked out when I do this on camera because it looks so weird. Okay, should look something like that. And then for liner on my inner waterline, I'm going to go in with the shade Linda by Morphe. It's just like a pinky reddish burgundy. It's like a darker burgundy color, but it's not dark like very dark. It's like a reddish burgundy color. Wow, Kelly, good job. I just got that like underneath my lash line. Ah, I'm such a mess. Nothing I can't fix. Okay, now I'm gonna do a quick coat of mascara, whatever I just did with my mascara. Quick coat of that on my lower lash line. You know what I just realized? I realized I've been talking into my viewfinder the whole time and not in my camera. I've been talking to that thing over there. What is life? What is life? I'm an idiot. Okay, so now that eyes are done, we are going to start on the lips, and I'm going to zoom you guys back out. For lips today, I'm going in with this MAC lip liner in the shade Whirl, I believe. It's kind of worn off, so I can't really tell what the name of it is, but I'm pretty sure it's Whirl. And I don't know if it's the sunlight or what, but I look like I have a straight beard right now. I need to go get a wax. Ugh. And then for my liquid lip over the lip liner, I am going in with the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Stepping Out. And I love the applicator on this. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. Sorry. But the applicator is just like flat and like really fat and easy to apply. Okay, it should look something like that. I'm not going in with a brow highlight just because I did use a lot of shimmers on my eyelid, as you can see. So I'm going to avoid that. And the finishing step, I'm going in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my jam. Whew. Into your skin. That's what I love so much about it. This is my favorite setting spray of all time, and it is super duper affordable. It's only like, I don't know, like 14, 15 bucks, and then you can use, there's like a million discount codes out there, so you could use one of those and get this for like 12 bucks. I don't know, but this stuff is the shiz. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you like it. I did have a little bit of trouble in this video. My camera shut off like right after I did the eyeshadow, so you guys did get to see the important part, but by the time I realized that my camera was off, I had already started on my face. But I did go through the products that that I used on my face, and I will list them in the comment box, not the comment box, the description box below. So if you guys are curious as to what I used on my face, they will be listed down there. And if y'all are wondering what top I'm wearing, I will list that down below too. This is one of my all-time favorite crop sweaters. I don't know if you can see. You can't really tell because I'm short and you just can't really see. So yeah. But I will list that in the comment box. Why do I keep saying freaking comment box? I will list that in the description box down below. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully this is something that you guys want to recreate, or hopefully this is easy for you guys to wear during the fall. I did target this more specifically towards the people who wanted a more natural makeup look versus a glam makeup look. I did a poll on Facebook, I did a poll on Instagram, did a poll on Snapchat, and all of you said, well, most of you said that you wanted to see a natural fall makeup look. So that is what I did. I did it as natural as this is what I consider natural. So hopefully you guys, hopefully this is easy for you guys to do. It's very, very simple for me to do. And yeah, leave me some comments in the comment box down below and let me know what you guys would like to see next. This hair is a ratchet mess, but whatever. I just washed it last night. I didn't brush it, so that was the quickest thing for me to do. But yeah, I am going to try to upload next week something more like of a glam fall look. I haven't really decided yet if I'm going to do a vlog or a makeup tutorial, but let me know what you guys would like to see next. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one.